Hello, everyone. I'm Claire.
And I'm Raj. Welcome back to Vocab Jam English.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is, let's practice making suggestions.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hey, Raj. Today, I thought we could talk about how to make suggestions in English.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Suggestions, like giving advice.
Exactly. And we'll focus on using why phrases. It's very common in everyday English.
How do I say this in English? Like, why don't you study more? Is that correct?
Yes. Perfect. Why don't you is a polite way to suggest something to someone.
Nice. So it's friendly, not bossy.
Right. It sounds gentle, not demanding.
Is this how native speakers say it?
Absolutely. For example, I might say, why don't you take a break, if you look tired?
Okay. Can I use it with myself? Like, why don't I go home?
Good question. We usually use it with a we or a you.
Oh, so, why don't we, means we do it together?
Yes. Like, why don't we grab some coffee after this?
That's cool. Very collaborative.
Exactly. It makes your suggestion sound inclusive.
Claire, why don't we try some examples?
That's perfect. You're learning so fast.
No worries. English is fun.
I love that attitude. Okay, try this. Why don't you watch that new movie?
Why don't you watch that new movie? Sounds smooth.
Great. Now with a we, why don't we practice English tomorrow?
Why don't we practice English tomorrow?
Beautiful pronunciation.
Thanks. What about, why not?
Good one. Why not is more casual. It means sure, or that's a good idea.
So if you say, let's study together, I can say, why not?
Exactly. It shows you agree.
Is there also, why not try?
Yes. Like, why not try yoga for stress relief?
That's interesting. Very flexible phrase.
Flexible. That's a great word.
Is it? I just thought of it randomly.
Yes, flexible means you can adapt easily, it's really useful.
Cool. Why don't we list more examples?
Good idea. Let's break it down.
Okay. Why don't you email him today?
Perfect. That's also very professional.
Why don't we order some pizza?
Yes. That's great for casual situations.
Why not take a day off?
Nice. Very natural.
Why don't you apply for that position?
Wow, that sounds very natural.
I know some business words from tech stuff.
Okay, why don't we evaluate the options first?
Evaluate, that's a big word.
It means to examine carefully. Very useful.
Got it. Why not consult your mentor about it?
Excellent.
Is it polite?
Yes, very polite and professional.
Why don't we negotiate a better deal?
Wow, that's impressive vocabulary.
Thanks, I learned it from a tech conference.
See? Your vocabulary is expanding.
English is actually quite fascinating.
It really is. And you're becoming more confident every day.
Thanks, Claire. Why don't we do this kind of practice more often?
Absolutely. Why not? It's fun and helpful.
Haha, let's do it. I feel as motivated as ever.
All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes, in this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Suggestion.
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 A suggestion is when you give someone an idea about what they could do. It's like saying, hey, maybe you can try this. It helps people think of different choices. Similar words, advice, tip. But advice is usually stronger, like telling someone what they should do. A suggestion is softer. A tip is like a small helpful idea. Example, can I give you a suggestion? You should bring an umbrella. It might rain.
Flexible.
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 Flexible means you can change easily. It's like a rubber band. A rubber band stretches and moves. So a flexible person can change plans without getting upset. Similar words, adaptable, easygoing. Adaptable means you can change to fit new things. Easygoing means you don't worry too much. They are close, but flexible is more about changing plans or ideas. Example, my teacher is flexible. If we need more time, she lets us finish tomorrow.
Evaluate.
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 Evaluate means to look at something carefully and decide how good or bad it is. Like when you taste a cake and think, is it yummy or not? Or when a teacher looks at your test to see how well you did. Similar words, judge, assess. But judge can sound like being critical. Assess is very close, often used in school or work. Example, let's evaluate these ideas and pick the best one.
Consult.
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 Consult means to talk to someone to get advice or help. Like when you ask a doctor what medicine to take. Or ask your mom what to cook. Similar words, ask, discuss. But consult is more formal. You consult experts or people who know a lot. Example, you should consult your teacher before making that decision.
Negotiate.
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 Negotiate means to talk with someone to reach an agreement. Like when you and your friend decide who gets the last piece of cake. Or when people talk about money and try to get a fair deal. Similar words, discuss, bargain. But bargain is mostly about prices. Negotiate can be about anything, money, rules, even chores. Example, my mom and I negotiated my bedtime. Now I can stay up 30 minutes longer.
Professional.
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 Professional means someone does their work very well. It can also mean the person does that job to earn money, not just for fun. Similar words, expert, skilled. But expert means you know a lot. Professional means you work in that area and act seriously. Example, the plumber was very professional. He fixed the leak quickly.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. What does "why don't you" mean? A. It's a strong order. B. It's a polite way to suggest something. C. It's asking for permission. Correct answer, B. It's a polite way to suggest something. 2. When do we usually use "why don't we"? A. When talking about something only you will do. B. When inviting someone to do something together. C. When giving a warning. Correct answer, B. When inviting someone to do something together. 3. What does Raj say "why not" means? A. It means no way. B. It means maybe later. C. It means sure, or that's a good idea. Correct answer, C. It means sure, or that's a good idea. 4. What did Claire say flexible means? A. You can change easily. B. You are always serious. C. You are very slow. Correct answer, A. You can change easily. 5. What does consult your mentor mean? A. To play with your mentor. B. To ask your mentor for advice. C. To ignore your mentor. Correct answer, B. To ask your mentor for advice.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.